When I was a little girl, I remember having a lot of fun playing with imaginary friends, having imaginary conversations with them. And when I would play with my dolls or with other toys, imagining things, like an imaginary world. And when I played with friends, we would have conversations with each other as though we were in our own little world, magically playing. It was fun, it was free. And I love watching my grandchildren do the same thing. They have their toys and you watch them go into their own imagination and play and talk and have conversations. It's the same thing I do when I'm painting. I'm playing. It's that little girl playing with paint, having conversations with the paint and the color, and seeing what it does. I had no idea what I was going to paint when I painted this. It was simply the color purple that just pulled me in, and I wanted to play with it. And I played with the paint on the canvas with the brush strokes. It's so fun to see what happens when you put more paint on or less paint on and just move the brush around and feel it. Even though the mind can't make sense of it, it's about playing with it, being free, having those conversations, just like being a little child. And the more that I play on the canvas, dancing around from one thing to the next, the more that these images begin to surface. I start to see things, or maybe not even until I'm completely finished with the painting. Like right now, playing, you can see the brush just sort of dancing all over because there's no thing in my mind as to what it's going to be. It's simply playing, conversing. Only the moment can tell you what the next moment is going to be, what one stroke is going to lead to. And as I play with one color, then I splash in more colors. And this is just so fun to splash that turquoise color next to that purple. It's yummy. And as I do so and play with color, images begin to emerge. Like right there, it's like 3 creatures from the underworld, like in the ocean to the left. And then there's other things that begin to show up. The more that the colors are splashed in, things begin to be more defined. What do you see? What do you feel? As more color gets splashed in, defining things a little more and a little more, but still it's just the conversation. Me with the paint, the canvas, the brush, defining images that show up, still not knowing what they are, and not trying to make them be anything. Playful conversations with my little girl inside. And perhaps you have a little girl inside or a little boy inside that wants to converse with you. Stop, pause, listen. Are there some playful conversations awaiting you? Notice the images that you see, even a male and a female sitting there, and something else with energy going out from above, and other images for you and for me. Listen within.